never did this before. Our story. All right, let's try this again, everybody. Not sure what's going on here with Wi-Fi today. We're going to pray it stays on. I keep accepting your request. Wow.
Hi.
I know. I'm like, what's going on? So unpredictable. So,
Yeah, I was expecting some sort of hiccup, but I hope that was it.
I hope so too. Let's hope that we got the rest of it, that we can keep it moving. So hi, Hannah.
Hi.
You guys get to see us meet for the first time. My name is Ylorie, Vice President of Bodyworks. I am joined by Hannah Choi. Is that how I say it?
Yes, that is correct.
Co-founder of Baby Tress. We are so excited to have you. Everyone's favorite edge styler. I have video after video after video. I see reels everywhere, and everyone is using this product. Just so you know, Hannah also owns Mama Tress, which is a creative agency. We're going to dive into both the agency and the Shop Baby Tress brand today. Hannah is known for making the world an aesthetically beautiful place. I love that. Like when you do, that's what you're thinking. I love that. And she also is known for highlighting the important conversation of inclusivity and representation. So I think this is going to be a pretty dynamic conversation. We have a couple of topics I would love to cover, and I'll try to keep my eyes out as well for questions from the audience. So everyone, hit the like buttons and welcome Hannah to Tuesdays Live on Eden Bodyworks. Yay! So tell us a little bit about your background. People always want to know, how'd you get into beauty? You're not just some beauty junkie, you are a content creator. Like, give us a little bit of insight into Hannah.
Yeah, for sure. So long story short, my background is in hair and beauty. I grew up in with a family that's been in the hair business since the 60s. So, you know, my grandfather used to have a wig factory, and then my mother started working with him when she was older. So like I kind of grew up in a family of hair. So I always joke and say that I've had like a 18-year-long internship just living under my parents' roof and watching them be entrepreneurs and like build their own businesses. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. So often we feel like we have to go into exactly what our family is doing. And even though you were exposed to the industry, you took a little bit of a different pivot in the path that you took. So is there a significance? It sounds like there is to the word tress, being part of both Mama Tress, the agency, as well as Baby Tress, the edge brush.
So, I mean, the word tress means hair. And I mean, when we started out, my focus for the agency was doing creative marketing, production work for hair brands. I felt like that space was, there was room for evolving the brands so that they're more elevated and like more connected to the end user. And the word mama, it signifies a mother who is all powerful but all loving always. And I did not expect to be starting a second brand, but when we were trying to come up with a name for the edge styling tool, one of my girlfriends was like, wait, it's for baby hairs, like Baby Tress. And I was like, oh yeah, that actually works. So we joke that it's like a family, like Mama Tress was the first, and then Baby Tress came out of the agency, and who knows, maybe we'll have a Papa Tress in the future.
I like that. So what would Papa Tress be, like, a do-rag? No,
I don't know.
I'm kidding. So I like that, Baby Tress, in terms of baby hairs. I didn't even put those two together, but that's actually a really good segue into, like, when did you launch the agency and you were working on projects with, you said hair care clients. I don't know if you want to talk about, someone said I'm Papa Tress. I don't know if you want to talk about, any of the brands in particular, if you just want to share, what does that typical client or project look like? And then how does that flow into what you're doing?
I think so. For the agency began in 2017,
Mm-hmm.
and our goal was just to help connect our clients to their customers,
Mm-hmm.
and we did that through storytelling, marketing, and really um, highlighting the end user in everything that we were doing for the brand. Um, I would say, I mean, Baby Tress came out of just the organic conversations we would have. We're talking about our hair client, and then we're talking about um, like what ideas we had to for the client, and then
Mm-hmm.
that kind of organically turned into conversations around, wait, why doesn't this product exist for specifically women of color? And I think just constantly having conversations about hair, it just naturally kind of led us to developing a product for hair.
So it's interesting. You keep saying us, and I know a little bit of background since we've had an opportunity to exchange some communications. Who is the us? Because people are probably curious as you're
Yeah.
saying us. And what is it like? You and I haven't discussed this, but what is it like? Clearly, I work with Jasmine on Eden. So what is it like to work with another, woman in the business, and she happens to be
Mm-hmm.
a woman of color? If you would give us a
Yeah, for
little
sure.
introduction into that partnership or
Um,
relationship as well.
Aspen, who is, I think, watching this right now, is my co-founder, and working with her is inspiring.
Oh.
Um, I think we balance each other out.
Mm-hmm.
We're very similar in a lot of ways. We have like, I think we share a lot of the same, we love a lot of the same kinds of things. We love beautiful objects. We love
Oh.
talking about how things are made and with intention. We value thoughtfulness in everything that we do. But she is like a total creative, and she inspires me to like keep this, make Baby Tress happen. She's the one full of ideas. She's doing all the marketing and the branding and all the creative direction for the brand. I'm more of like the operations, keeping the machine running.
I get that. I get that. I excel at operations myself, so I totally understand that. Okay. So working together is it's an equally yoked type of relationship, it sounds like, which is really cool. So you've been working with her together on Baby Trust. What are one or two lessons that you've learned
Mhm.
throughout this journey?
I mean, from the very beginning, and I just asking, like talking about the idea. I mean, even before we became anything, this was just a conversation and an idea that we had. And the more I spoke about it with friends, with just people in my network, the the more alive this idea became.
Mm-hmm.
It became so real just by talking to different people, and all these different people saying like, hey, like I think you should meet this person who can create a prototype for you, or
Oh,
like all of these conversations led to a physical manifestation of this tool. It's a physical product that we made, and definitely like talk about it. Don't be afraid to talk about it, because people will be helping you from left and right.
mm-hmm.
And another, what else have I learned? I'm still in the thick of this. I'm still in the thick of learning this,
Mm-hmm.
but just never giving up. And it's like there have been moments of like wanting to just, it's too hard or it's too overwhelming. And every mentor that I talk to always just keeps checking in and asking us, like, are you still in this? Do you still want to make this happen? And if we say yes, then, they just keep encouraging us to like not stop. We've made so many mistakes along the way. I think it's just a matter of not stopping,
Yeah.
keep keep moving forward, and it'll get better. I mean,
I think you said a lot of things in those two lessons. One that I really want to hone up is just don't quit, right? Don't stop. Keep going forward. It's a journey, and I think so many times people think of it as a destination, and it's really a bunch of destinations along the journey. You get past.
I can't hear you.
You know, clearly there are certain
Okay.
people who will embrace it, and there are others who will, put their fear on it, right? And say, well, you've been doing it for a while, it's not working, don't do it. But then it's those who are like, wait, what? I know someone who knows someone who knows someone, and that gets you right back to moving along and moving forward. So I love both of those. So someone asked for you to hold up the tool again. I have to grab
Oh,
one.
yeah.
So yeah, we got to talk about it a little bit because I thought I had it in my hands and I didn't. So I had to grab one. All right. So this.
So this is the brush.
Yeah.
Should I kind of like show it off?
Sure. Go ahead. This is your moment. Fine.
It comes with a case to protect the brush head. I know I had a lot of girlfriends who would throw their toothbrush in their makeup bag, but then their eyeshadow or their foundation might get on the actual tool. So we thought it would be helpful to include something to protect the bristles. And then when you open it up, it's there's three different functions. So there's the boar bristle side, the comb side, and then a pointed tip. So, I mean, everyone I've encountered uses the brush a little bit differently. Some women will pick up the gel from this side and then brush, apply it onto their baby hairs, and then use the boar bristle side to really style.
Okay.
And I mean, some of my friends, including myself, use the boar bristle side for your brows, to part your hair. Yeah. Some of my guy friends will use it for their beards. It's very weird. It's been really fun and exciting to see how different people use this tool.
Mm-hmm.
But the original intention was to elevate the toothbrush and introduce a product that was thoughtfully designed for styling your edges specifically. So you can, use our tool to slick back your baby hairs or do something a little bit more creative and swirly. And yeah.
I like that. So one of our favorite curl friends, Saida Bom Bom, she actually is really, really skilled at the whole baby hair thing. So me, I just used it to put a little bit of gel, enough so that there's a clean transition as I pinned back, my curls over to one side. So I absolutely love it. The case is genius to just have the case here. I absolutely think that is a wonderful concept. I'm glad you guys decided to do that. So we've talked about business. You kind of gave us a little hint of advice, which is don't give up for entrepreneurs. What else would you tell someone who's just starting out? And maybe it's not in hair, it could be in any business, because clearly you've had this like 18-year internship. I love that. I love that. I love that. So if I'm a young entrepreneur and maybe it's not hair, maybe I have an amazing recipe and I want to have a cooking show, or maybe whatever I want to do, I have fashion. What do you think you would tell them in terms of just starting, other than just to start, right? We're like, just do it.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely, I mean, I just starting um, is scary, but I mean, that is definitely something I would recommend, because once you get things going, you'll be able to figure out your next step. But I guess my my advice would be, maybe this is too practical, but writing out the goal, the vision, and then like breaking it down,
Mm-hmm.
um, breaking it down into the steps needed to get there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like to have a loose plan. Things will um, inevitably not always go the way you expect, but I mean, just having some sort of direction, I mean, will definitely move you closer to the goal. And also just like constantly reminding yourself that um, it's not going to happen overnight, and
Right.
one do just doing one thing every single day to get you closer to that goal is more than enough.
I love that. I love that. I think so often we discount because we're in a digital world the power of it. And I live by a notebook. Like I literally live by a notebook. Every morning it's like, have breakfast. What's your task that you must do today? And then what carried over from yesterday or even last week. But I love it. Someone is giving out promo codes. Look at that. Look at that. Do you have ambassadors or affiliates? They're like shopbabytress.com. We love it because people are asking where can they get the brush. So tell us
Yes.
if it's retail, if it's on your website,
Yeah.
or no.
So you can purchase the product on our website, www.babytress.com. You can also find it at various retailers. The biggest one would be Nordstrom.
Oh wow.
And yeah, and we're also in a lot of smaller boutiques and hair salons.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. So you guys know where to get it. You can also win it. We're both hosting giveaways on our Instagram pages. So you can enter a giveaway to win the Edge Styler as well as Eden Bodyworks products and a beautiful scarf from Baby Tress. You can do that on Shop Baby Tress, which is their IG, and you can also do it on Eden Bodyworks. So now I'm going to flip the script, Hannah, because we always want to know who's the beauty behind or who's the brains behind the beauty brand, right? So what do you do for self-care?
Oh, um, so I've recently started taking baths. I used to not be a bath person, but lately I am, making it a point to, I mean, because I physically can't go anywhere. It's a new thing for me, but I do think that helps me relax. And then I mean, I have a dog who is, the love of my life. He Spending time with him, I've been trying to wake up earlier to take him on like a 30-minute walk in the morning, not just for him, but for myself.
Yeah.
That has been really helpful. Now that the weather's getting warmer in New York, it's actually enjoyable.
Yeah. So wait, we're outside now. So speaking of warmer weather, where do you want to go that you feel like you would have been or you should have gone before the whole world shut down? Where do you go next?
Okay, I'm partial to this because I mean I just came back from Mexico, but and my co-founder Aspen, she's currently still in Mexico by the beach.
Good for her. I'm jealous.
Yeah. That I mean, I would love to be back there right now. I love Mexico. I think it's such an amazing country, and great culture, good food.
Agreed. It actually is one of my like quick destinations from New York to Mexico. I 100% agree. I have to do it with girlfriends though. My husband said he outgrew Mexico and the whole Cancun thing like after college. I just never outgrew it because I think there's beauty there. and it grows with you. So as I've evolved and grown up, so has the way I vacation in Mexico. So I
Totally.
totally agree. I just wish it was a little bit safer right now, but I do, you know,
Yeah. I
I
mean, so, yeah, there's just so many different areas in Mexico that I've just recently visited for the first time. And I mean, the country is really is there's so much to see, so
mhm,
much art.
mhm.
Uh, and actually, the reason why we were down in Mexico was because we're working on a project that we will be launching this spring.
Oh,
We're doing a collaboration with a friend who lives in Mexico City.
nice, nice.
Yeah,
So is it an extension of Baby Tress, or it's
yeah,
something? Oh,
yeah,
stay tuned, everybody. You heard
yeah,
it here. You heard it here first.
yeah.
So a couple of this or that's, and then
Okay,
maybe, you know, finish the statement, right? So
okay.
finish the statement. Your favorite food.
Mm. Favorite food? I mean, Korean food.
Korean food.
Um,
Okay. So I'm gonna be very American.
okay.
Pizza or burger?
Pizza.
Pizza. Okay. Yogurt. Sorry, yogurt. Yoga or like a really like spin.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to say spin.
Ah, okay.
I'm a Peloton girl.
Oh, really? Okay. New York or LA?
Oh, I'm gonna say LA.
So I think this is unfair, like beach or mountains, because you just clearly said Mexico, so I'm gonna assume
I mean beach for
all day,
sure.
every day, right? All right, so summer or spring season?
Summer. I love
Like
the heat.
love the heat.
Hot.
Okay, okay. Well, we are bringing you the heat this spring. You guys are smelling something new. We're excited to talk about it here first. So we gave everyone a sneak peek. Hannah, is there anything you want people to know about Baby Tress or what you and
Um,
Aspen are doing? How can they stay in touch with you? Should they sign up for something other than that fabulous giveaway that we've partnered
mhm.
together? But
One, definitely enter our giveaway for a chance to win our products. And follow us on Instagram at Shop Baby Tress. That's where you can probably or you can communicate directly with us. And I thank you so much for your time, Ylorie. It was so lovely.
yeah, yeah, I'm excited to meet you. I want to come to the.
Yeah.
You actually have a physical studio, right? So you have a
I
physical.
have a physical space. Yeah. I'm currently sitting here right now, in Manhattan. Yeah, you're welcome to stop by anytime. I would love
Thank
to
you
meet
for
you
the
in person.
invitation. Thank you for the invitation. I'll bring a piece of the beach with me. It'll probably
Oh,
just
yes,
be
please.
ice cream, but
That's fabulous.
but I definitely will bring something that indicates summer. I'm a summer baby, born in August, so I'm a Leo. So I definitely echo your thoughts there, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Likewise. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. Take care, everybody. Go get you a cute Baby Tress. All right, take care, everybody. Thanks, Hannah.
Bye.
Bye.